Alright guys, so I got this piece trimmed back just before my dad's taking off here. And so that will sit flush. Now there's nothing to screw to. This can't screw to anything because there's no studs behind this section of wall. There's a stud way over here. So what's going to happen is when I shove up the kitchen countertop up against this flush now, because we're flush here, that just has to be hit in with a hammer a little bit of adjustment, but that will work because this will be able to be pushed in flush all the way down. If I wanted to go that far, I'm not going to, but I think that's it for today. Windows and everything, yeah, I think that's it. It's getting way too windy to work. A lot of the work is outside. I gotta measure, cut, and it's like bringing a giant sail outside and trying to do stuff is pretty much dangerous, so we're not gonna go there. So I will return. I damped down the fireplace, and I'm just gonna leave everything, and that's a good chunk done today. Pretty happy. And so when I get back tomorrow, I can trim some of the spray foam off, let it cure for 24 hours, and then continue on working, getting the kitchen countertop set up. And I'm gonna measure the kitchen countertop again, because it's fucking wide. It's fairly wide. It's pretty wide. So let me grab a tape measure quick, and I gotta do this one-handed. So this will be great on camera. Let me just set the camera up right here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's 2 foot. It's 25 3/4 inches wide. So 25 3/4 is way out here. Holy shit. That's too much. So I think that's ridiculous. That was huge, isn't it? Holy shit. 25 3/4 is right there. That is wide as shit. And if we're upgrading the bed, that's crazy. I may have to cut it down to like 20 inches and then use the excess that I cut off the countertop as a backboard, like a backsplash. That might have to come down to that. Just a smaller countertop space. It's long. It's nice and long, so I can cut that down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that down to about 20 inches. Whew. That's a little too wide for what I think we're dealing with. That is not good. So, yeah. So I gotta finish screwing and doing all this tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see what the hell happens here. It's 1:45, and I'm about pooched. I've been going pretty steady all morning, even before I started filming over here. So, yeah, that's good enough for today. The reason I'm not going ham, like staying here all day long doing stuff, is that's another reason. Well, one, I'm pacing myself pretty, you know, I'm just doing a relaxed build, hopefully. And the other thing is this project may last me, fixing this place up, may drag on for the entire year because I may be out of work that long because of the corona lockdown shit. So I'm just dragging, you know, I'm going as far as I can go, just a little bit, do a little dent every little day as I go, and that's all you can do. It keeps me busy, keeps me active, so you're not sitting around bored to death. And I enjoy this kind of shit, and I'm using all materials that are here, other than the spray foam was not here. I had to get that from my dad. But like, this is all my excess lumber here that I'm gonna have to use up. I'm gonna have to use up a lot of shit, guys, to get this place whipped into shape. And I think it's gonna turn out once we do. And I also gotta, actually I won't do that one just yet. I have those strips that hide the seams, those plastic strips. I'm not gonna put those in because chances are the kitchen countertop is probably gonna start at the end of this window and go that away. That way I have room for the bed and everything when that gets expanded, and that way I have a pathway to walk past the bed and down. Now the only thing is, depending on, I'm gonna have to ask my buddy Pierre on measurements. Well, he'll see this video anyway. So how much wider would be the upgraded bed? Because I still need a pathway to get back down there, and you know, it's something to think about for future. You know, I'm trying to work with what I got, basically. So Pierre can maybe answer that question. Maybe I need the tape measure out here. I'll do that quickly for him, because I'm pretty much into the wall. Okay, I'm about 40 inches. That's 40 inches sticking out. So if the bigger bed is any larger, I want to know, is it going to be 4 foot wide? Because even that would be decent. Just gives you that extra couple inches or whatever. Well, it gives you another foot. Or, wait, no. Not a foot, it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches wider. And if it's 4 foot, I can still sneak around here, but I may have to end up moving my desk, or turning the desk the other way around. Because what is this width here? That's 30 inches. And this is 25. So yeah, that'll save me 5 inches on over here, guys, at the desk. So I got 30 inches across here. And then if I turn it around this way, I'm down to 25 inches. So if I reverse this sucker, it may give me the pathway that the walkway that I need here. Put this tape down here. So we'll figure it out. Like I say, I'm out of here for now. And for anybody who wants to know, I'll show you right now. Isn't it scary, or isn't it dangerous leaving your stove on when you're not here? If you're a dumbass, maybe. So what I do always, no matter whenever I'm running this Cubic Mini Grizzly stove, I have a lithium power pack that runs this fan up here, which keeps my flue pipe pretty cool, and also brings in heat to the off-grid tiny house. I have both dampers completely closed off. Now, is that foolproof? No. But enough air is choked off that this thing is just going to burn for maybe 5 hours, just really tiny burn, ember burn, because I've been burning this pretty heavy, and then it'll shut down. So I'm really not too worried. I've done this many times without issues, and as long as you shut your dampers off and have like a fan running across your stack to keep it cool, the stack won't overheat, and it's not going to overheat anyway because you cut most of the air off. Say like 90% of the air is cut off to your fire, so it's just going to smolder. It's not going to do much. And the fans also help and get rid of some heat as well, and we're heating up the tiny house. Not really, because I have the door open, but other than that, yeah. So solar and wind is crap today. Too overcast and too turbulent, and no fun. So like I said, tomorrow gonna work on the kitchen countertop, the wall, etc, and then I'm slowly working towards figuring out the entertainment. I'm gonna have to do a full rewire, guys, because this looks like shit and it's spaghetti right now. So I may have to start from scratch, which is doable, no problem, but I'm gonna have to untangle all this mess. I've already labeled most of the lines with little tags and stuff, so I know what's what, all those blue tags and different things. And then I got to figure out where the hell I'm going to be mounting the TV on the wall. I'm basically just going to find a stud, probably right there would be good, at the end of the bed, and I will mount the wall mount, and then it can swivel in and swivel right closed. And I need to also figure out how to attach other objects to the wall mount. It's only a baby wall mount, but I got to figure out how to mount my Android box and my sound bar to it without screwing it up. So that'll be interesting. Maybe Stu could help me on that deal, but he'll have to see the mount, that's for sure. But tiny house, you know, I'm getting a lot more solar gain now with the windows. There's going to be a lot more fresh air, which is a good thing, because it gets stinking hot here in the summer. And I will still use the propane generator in the summer if there's access to propane by then in this window. And actually, when I took the floor drain out for the tiny house, it now gave me an access hole to run the extension cord up and out. Cha-ching! So, little bonuses as we go. Now, it's still heavily a construction zone, guys, so you can tell. But that's all I can do for now. So, we'll see you guys on the next ones. And, yeah, see you then.